Since 1922, Canadian Tire has been a corporation based in downtown Toronto that has a total of more than 500 retail stores all across Canada. Considered as one of the top 10 most trusted brands in Canada, Canadian Tire has, like other companies, a human resources department which helps supplies the company with its workforce. In this video, we are going to observe how Canadian Tire use the human resources practice with the material in chapters 2 and 4 of the Essential of Managing Human Resources book with three different topics: the working environment, recruitment, and selection process. In a company, it is important to create an environment where the employees are comfortable and happy to work in. Canadian Tire understands this by employing different tools to make sure that their employees are not uncomfortable to work there. First of all, Canadian Tire creates and puts in place its own code of conduct for every employee and all individuals who are involved in the company. With this action, every employee have a good understanding of what Canadian Tire requires from its employee in an ethical level. At the same time, avoid any comportment that could lead to other dishes to employees such as harassment or discrimination. In addition of this code, the company sets and create its own supplier code of business conduct. Because the employees are involved with the suppliers, this action was undertaken in place to make sure that every employee suppliers understand what Canadian Tire expects of its suppliers in a business conduct context. Canadian Tire takes these initiatives seriously and carries out a particular survey of it with the Business Conduct Compliance Program, a program on internet where the customer can make a report of the bad behavior of the employees so that the corporation and the store can make a decision for the best of its customer and its employee. In every company, the recruitment of employees is one of the most important responsibilities for the human resource department. Canadian Tire used two methods for hiring the right person for the right job. Here's the two methods. The first one is the internal recruitment, and the second is the external recruitment. In a case of internal recruitment, the employee can begin at the bottom of the scale of the store and rise higher and higher in the company. As an example, someone can begin as a cashier, upgrade to a manager, and after become a dealer over the years. This practice happens more frequently in a retailer store than in the corporation office. In a case of external recruitment, there are two sections in the company. The first one is the retail store that we can see all over the city, and the corporation office. In these two sections, the person has two different ways of applying for a job at Canadian Tire. The traditional one is by going directly to the store or by internet. On Canadian Tire website, it is easier to apply on internet, the second method, because the person can see and choose to apply for a specific choosing field of interest that he or she has, see every job available for him or her near his or her house with a description of the job, or in other words, job description, and the requirement for the job in one place. Canadian Tire gives the opportunity to students to have a part-time jobs, a summer job, an internship, or for new graduate from university, a job in a corporate office in their field of knowledge. This method provides everybody who wants to work there to have a better knowledge of Canadian Tire working environment. Like every company, Canadian Tire has its own selection process when hiring its employee. As an example of it, these are the steps used to hire a dealer at Canadian Tire. But before applying for the dealer job, the person must to have 125,000 of accessible capital. The first step is to apply online. After this step has been accomplished, The person will do a pre-screened telephone interview where the person will be tested for his or her business acumen and leadership abilities. If the person advances to the next step, the person will have an interview with Canadian Tire dealer selection representative. After an interview with an operational vice president and human resource representative, where the person will discuss of his or her technical and business awareness. The last step is an interview with a member of the senior leadership team and representative of a dealer network. In conclusion, with this video, we had an opportunity to see what a human resources department has to deal with on a daily basis. With all this information, I can conclude that the theory of my resources management class and my book are the same as the reality of Canadian Tire human resources practices. Thank you for your attention.